mean, the
Oh,
works
yeah.
based on
Yeah,
these
yeah.
small events, or
Yes. Did we
just
get, I mean, did the meeting end on its own, or like, did I leave the session or something? The
no,
meeting
meeting
ended by
got.
itself. Yeah,
Yes,
it
yes.
got cut by itself, right? Yeah, I was
Hmm.
wondering, it got ended at 12:17, supposed to end at 12:19, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
something server issue. I was just asking the chat support, what's the issue? Right, right.
Right, right,
So
right.
yeah, we were discussing that, right? Then and them. So it gets contracted to them or then, right? A becomes contracted to a schwa sound, right?
Hmm.
So in connected speech, so vowel sounds also get, some of the vowel sounds also get contracted in this manner. Consonant sounds, right? Consonants and vowels, sorry, both. Then the weak forms are typically unstressed in connected speech, while the stronger counterparts are
Hmm.
stressed in isolation. So, for instance, you have the word he, right?
He,
Um, which
he.
has the form he, right? That's the strong form. The weak form would be he. The strong form is
Hmm.
he, the weak form is he.
Hmm.
So, for example, we might say, um, so he's extraordinarily intelligent or something. I don't know. Yeah, some sentence like this. Normally, when we read this, we say he is extraordinarily intelligent, right? But then when it's said in connected speech, he is extraordinarily intelligent. So instead of saying he, it becomes he, shortened he.
Hmm.
He's extraordinarily intelligent, right?
Hmm.
So it's a weak form.
Yes. So I think that's how we speak in a more natural manner. I mean, when
Right.
we employ stress and intonation, right
Yes.
pronunciation, and connected speech. So that's how. So that's what
Right. Right.
English is made up of. Spoken
Yes. A lot
English.
of sounds change. A lot
Mm.
of sounds change when we speak words connectedly, right?
Mm.
So, but it's also important that weak forms are context dependent and are more likely to occur in fast informal speech, like in normal everyday life, right? When we speak
Yes, yes,
fast
yes.
informally, that's where we tend to use these kinds of weak forms. Native speakers, not us though. Like we don't use weak forms, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
we tend to follow a syllable timed pattern, right? Not stress timed
Mm-hmm.
because of
Yes, yes.
our language.
Syllable times. That's what the British Council has
Yeah.
also mentioned.
English is a stress timed language. So,
Stress time language. So we have been studying stressed and unstressed syllabus as a part of poetry. As a part of poetry,
hmm,
the language of
yes,
poetry, rhythm pattern, and
yes,
yes, metrical forms of poetry.
hmm,
So
right,
that's very
right.
interesting. Yesterday, I actually I
Yeah.
was there was a Zoom session, and actually I
Hmm,
wanted to attend that session. One of my friends uh, was conducting that session, and it was about
hmm,
various metrical forms in English language, English poetry, and the Marathi poetry as well. There was a comparison between the poetry of these two languages. But
right.
I had set an alarm as well to attend the session, but I don't know how I missed that session. I just forgot. And
Okay.
yes, I'm going to watch it on YouTube. It is available on YouTube.
I see. Hmm. So, do you write poetry, Vijay?
Yes, yes, and even I follow metrical forms, not in English, but yes, in Marathi language.
Marathi. Wow. Hmm.
Mm. I
That's
mean,
nice.
yes. You must. Yes, I love reciting poems. I love reciting poems. Uh, in my college functions, I recite poems by Harivansh Rai Bachchan, various Hindi poets as well.
Right.
And I still remember a few days ago, there was a function at my college, and I had recited one poem by Kuar Narayan. Kuar
Okay.
Narayan, yes, so he's an excellent, yes, excellent Hindi poet. And his poem, it's a short poem actually. His specialty is he writes, in a concise manner, and
Okay.
within a few words he says a lot of things. So I still
Very
remember that
crisp.
poem. Yes, I can recite that for you.
Okay.
So that was something like this. आज कल तक मैं एक बहुत बड़े घर और छोटी सी दुनिया में रहता था. कल तक मैं एक बहुत बड़े घर और छोटी सी दुनिया में रहता था. आज मैं एक छोटे घर और बहुत बड़ी दुनिया में रहता हूँ. कल तक मैं एक बहुत बड़े घर और छोटी सी दुनिया में रहता था. आज मैं एक छोटे से घर और बहुत बड़ी दुनिया में रहता हूँ. कम दीवारों से बहुत बड़ा फर्क पड़ता है. अगर दीवारें ना हो तो दुनिया से भी बड़ा हो जाता है घर.
I can't completely understand because I'm not really good with Hindi.
So that's a
I got
problem.
some parts of it, like something about small house and big world and small house or something. Small world and big house.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
So I thought you're fluent in Hindi and you understand Hindi well.
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Don't you watch Hindi movies? Because otherwise your Hindi would have been
Yeah,
good.
that's what I don't. I don't watch a lot of Hindi films.
So haven't you watched the movies of Amitabh Bachchan? Big stars, big Bollywood stars.
Like, yeah, as a child, I've seen his Dawn. Aside from
Okay.
that, maybe
Agnipath.
no, I haven't. I am yet to watch all these classics. I know it's a shame. I have to.
You must have. Don't tell me that you haven't watched Sholay.
I haven't.
Oh my God, you should. My God,
I should be. Yeah.
I cannot imagine
I
an Indian who has not watched
hasn't watched Sholay. Yeah.
Sholay.
Yeah.
I watched it more than 100 times.
Really? Wow. Okay.
The iconic dialogues written by Salim Javed and performed by Amitabh Bachchan, Dharmendra, and all those big stars, big Bollywood stars, Amjad Khan and Sanjeev Kapoor or Kumar. Great people. Even the minor character, you cannot even forget the minor characters of that movie. So that's what makes it a classic. Have you watched the movie Jo Jeeta Bhai Sikandar by Amir Khan?
Yes, I have. I've seen that.
I love that movie.
I love
I
that
think
film
it's a
as well.
remake of a Hollywood film. I haven't watched the original one.
Oh,
but it's a remake of Hollywood film.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay.
And did you watch?
I like the songs as well.
Yeah, songs are very beautiful. Jatin Lalit had composed those songs, and one song is still popular, Pehla Nasha.
Pehla Nasha, yeah. I still listen to it.
Yes. It's a classic. It's a modern classic.
Yep.
So who is your favorite composer, by the way? Again, we started talking about music.
I've told you, right? Ilayaraja.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I forgot it. Ilayaraja. How about what about Bollywood music composers? Recent ones.
That's what I don't really listen to a lot of Bollywood songs, right? Maybe okay, I think maybe I like Shankar Ehsaan Loy.
Okay.
Their songs are good.
They are also my favorites.
Yeah. But then they make a lot of songs in D scale, a lot of Ds.
Indeed.
D chord, right?
I also agree with you.
D. You see, you throw around a lot of D chords.
Yes.
Yeah. I like Rahman as well. Yeah.
Rahman, Shankar Ehsaan Loy. There is one more composer, Amit Trivedi.
Yes, yes,
Honestly.
I've heard a few of his songs, but I can't remember. Like it was long back.
Mhm.
The
The
thing is, I'm
most
not
popular one,
an avid listener, right?
the
Yeah,
most popular track you must have heard it. Namo Namo Ji Shankara. It's from the movie Sushant Singh Rajput's movie Kedarnath.
haven't seen it. Haven't seen it.
You must have
Mm.
heard this song. Maybe
No,
do you
that's the
watch
thing.
do you watch do you watch
I don't
reels?
watch a lot of TV. No, no, I don't. Yeah, I do watch reels, but then my reels are mostly like native speaker content. Uh,
Oh,
like a lot
same
of
is the case with
UK,
me.
US content. Yeah, uh, I don't watch
Mm,
a lot of Indian content. That's the thing. I mean,
okay.
it's not that I hate Indian content or anything. It's just that
No, no,
I,
no.
I don't know.
I can.
From childhood, I've been like watching only these kinds of stuff. So, and I've been
Right,
watching
right.
only like mostly Bollywood and Hollywood and English films.
South
Then
Indian.
what happened
Yeah.
was, yeah, South Indian films as well. Yeah,
Mm. Who
South
is your
Indian, like
favorite?
specifically Malayalam, right? Yeah.
Okay. Tell me the Malayalam stars. I mean, industry, Malayalam industry stars.
So yeah, you have Mohanlal, Mammootty,
Yes.
then the
I
new
watched
generation
the
stars. Yeah.
new generation stars. Drishyam too. You liked it?
Oh yeah, it was good. It was kind of filled with suspense, right? Uh,
Mm.
I would say, well, I didn't initially like Drishyam though. But then the Drishyam 2 was kind of suspenseful, so I didn't mind it.
Okay, so that reminded me of a murder mystery author named Agatha Christie. Have you read any of her
No, I
works?
haven't. No, 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 I haven't. I have the
I,
collection here. I have the
I
collection here, but
haven't
I
read.
haven't touched it.
Same. I haven't read even a single work of her.
I found
But
this
yes.
book, lying around. So I was kind of, I think I was having an association meeting in my apartment, right? Upstairs, like at the rooftop,
Mm.
on the rooftop, and then I saw this book lying around, abandoned. It's an old book,
Oh,
and
so you
somebody was suggesting, I take it home. So I just took it
okay?
home. So it's there
Great,
in
great.
my shelf.
Books are like treasure. You if you find I had also, I mean, same was the, I mean, same is the case with me. When I found our religious text, Bhagavad Gita, in my hostel.
Mm,
So the students or the boys who were staying before me
mm,
in the hostel, they had left their possessions, without
mm,
taking those possessions with them. So there were a few books. So we took those books and distributed among the students. Whoever
right.
finds any book interesting from that collection can take it. So that's how I got access to Bhagavad Gita.
Hmm. Okay. So have you read like all these epics, Ramayana, Mahabharata?
uh, yes, I have read those. I mean, not the original text, but I have read the text in a let's say abridged, yes, abridged format.
Abridged versions, yes.
Abridged
Mm.
version. So in a story format.
Same here, same here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm very much interested. I read the literature based on Ramayana and Mahabharata as well. I mean, the
Oh
works
yeah,
based on
yeah,
the
yeah.
small events, or small
Mm.
events and sections of these epics.
Right, right.
Mm. So I love
Mm.
reading those
Yes,
texts.
yes. I think a lot of Indian authors do that, right? They
Yes, yes.
adapt parts of Mahabharata and then
Hmm.
make it about a single character, right? And then
Yes, yes.
they present events from that perspective, from that
Yes, yes.
character's
From that
perspective.
perspective, yes.
Yeah.
It's a separate literary canon, A lot of writers
Mm.
write in such a way.
And it's also interesting to go through. a feminist perspective, like
Yeah, yeah.
you get like
Mm.
Draupadi's viewpoint sometimes, right?
Draupadi's
Of the
viewpoint,
Mahabharata.
Sita's viewpoint.
I think a lot of feminist writers have attempted that. But I think that's also getting cliched nowadays. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like,
And yes,
I
Orthodox
mean,
people started criticizing this type of literature. They don't like
yeah, yeah.
this type of literature.
As
Mm.
usual with any feminist outlook, right? It gets criticized
Exactly.
a lot, right? That's what. So that's that. So
Hmm.
then what?
Did you finish that novel
No, no,
you
no.
were
That
reading?
I'm not gonna finish it like anytime soon. I read very slowly. Like,
Hmm.
I read like 2 or 3 pages a day. I go very slowly.
Okay. Okay. During COVID, I also do the same. I'm not a fast reader, but yes, I'm trying to do that because I have to cover the vast syllabus of my examination, competitive examinations. So I
Mm,
started employing that fast reading, speed reading. Sorry,
right.
speed reading,
Speed.
and yes. So I remember during COVID, I read somewhere on the internet that Warren Buffett, the value investor, reads
Mm.
at this age reads 500 pages per day.
Yes, right at this age. Wow.
uh, at this age, he reads
500.
500 pages per day, with obviously with comprehension. So that inspired me, and started. I thought I should. I mean, at this age, I should read at least 100 pages per day with comprehension. So I started doing that, and yes, I mean, as
Mm.
of now, I read more than 100 pages per day.
Wow.
No matter how busy I am, I take time out and read.
Mm.
So that's
I
how I
can't
mean.
read like that. The thing is, I can't just skim through words like that.